everybody, I'm Lori Townsend. I'll be your professor for business communications for this short course. I wanted to give you an orientation to kind of give you an overview of where to find things and hopefully make you feel a little comfortable in the course. The first thing you should look at when logging in, and actually they should come to your emails as well, is the announcements. I usually post at least an announcement a week to try and kind of keep you on course or answer any questions. So you must check your T-Wolves account, and if you do check it, please, if you email me a question, please make sure that you're checking your email for a response. I respond very quickly, and it gets kind of hard to help a student when they email you, email right back within the hour, and then 4 days later you get a response. It kind of loses the flow a little bit. So check your T-Wolves email very frequently, and you know what, you can, if you have another Gmail account, you can have it forwarded. The help desk can help you with that. Okay, make sure you look at everything on the left tab. You'll see some things here on mine that you don't see on yours. They usually have a little band signed through them. That means they're not visible to you, so don't freak out if you see something on mine that you don't have on yours. That means you don't need it. Okay? So read through everything, then you want to go to the icebreaker discussion where you tell me a little about you and learn a little bit about your classmates. You're required to respond one post about yourself and then respond to 2 of your classmates. Then you can go to Module 1. Okay, so this class starts January 14th, but please note it ends on March 18th. It only runs for half the semester, so please make sure you're aware of that, and make sure it does not affect your athletic eligibility or financial aid. If it does, contact me as soon as possible, and maybe we can get you switched into the other class. But if you wait till the end of the semester, there's not much that I can do. Okay, so that's the course announcements. You found the orientation. That's the video you're watching right now. So here's the course information, which is essentially the syllabus. I get asked a lot, do I need the textbook? You need to have a version of the textbook. You don't actually have to have the hardcover, well, not even hardcover, softcover book. You can get by with an electronic book, and we'll take a look at that in a moment. Okay. This course works on a point system, which means you don't earn a percentage. Like if it's worth 120 points, you get 120 points versus getting 100% for getting everything right. And here's the distribution of points. It totals up to 1060, so at the end of the semester, 960 to 1060 is an A. So just so you know about that, that's all the assignments that you have to do for this course. Fun times, right? Okay, so let's see if there's anything else I want to go through here. Presentation video, the icebreaker discussions here, your reasons for taking the course, your long and short-term goals, a brief description of your employment and favorite activities, and an evaluation discussion of your communication skills, including your strengths and weaknesses. Here's an FAQ. There's a quick link to it on the side. I get asked the same questions all the time, so I try to post their answers so that you can get them immediately without having to wait for me to respond at all. So do I need a book for this course? Yes, you do. The assignments come directly from the book, and the tests are derived from there as well. But the ebook comes with a code, which is necessary. So you're okay as long as you have an ebook. You have to have the code, basically, and that provides you with an ebook. I explain what due dates mean. I explain where to find the due dates. They're in the calendar. The link is on the left. People ask me all the time, how do I find the reports? Oh, when you submit your assignments, they have to be in PDF or .doc. I cannot accept pages. Blackboard doesn't open them, so you can save them as a PDF in Pages, so please make sure you do that. There are 2 assignments that, well, there are 2 dates that are hard due dates. One is for the draft, because I need to have time to grade the papers, and so I make sure that I carve out enough time to do that for you and have it in a good turnaround time. Now, and the last assignment, because the end of the semester, that's it. That's all she wrote. Okay, and a draft of the report means everything. I want the entire report so that I can comment it and help you get a better grade. You have to do a speech for this class. What I have you do is find an audience and record it to YouTube. A lot of students don't want them out on YouTube, so as soon as I grade it, you can delete it. As soon as you see the grade pop up, that's fine. You can delete that. But some students want to come to my office to do it, and no, I can't do that because it's not fair. I have to treat all the students fairly, and that wouldn't be fair to the other students. Okay, I emailed you my assignments. I don't accept anything via email. There's a Dropbox here in Blackboard for all assignments. They're linked to the grade book, so I can't accept them via email. I submitted an assignment, you didn't grade it. I grade it in a cycle, so I do class by class by class by class. So if I graded your class and then you submit something like right after I graded, it might take a few days, it might take a week, so please be patient. Okay, I worked ahead, but you didn't grade it. Well, I try to grade, you know, if you submitted the portfolio 3 weeks early, which probably won't happen in this class, but I try to do all the portfolios at the same time so that I'm in the same mindset. So that might be why it's sitting in my queue. I tell you how to find pages in the book, in a Dropbox. Use comments or write submission. Don't use the comments because it makes it very hard to read. So please write submission or submit your assignments as an attachment. Okay, and there's just videos. Oh, if I go into Mine tab, there's grades that show that need to be assignments that show they need to be graded. They're submitted for a grade. No, that's not true. You only have to do the ones that I list, and all the assignments I require are brought forth into Blackboard. So the only thing you have to go into Mine tab for is your textbook if you're using that. Okay, and a little information about formatting numbers. Okay, so let's look at the modules. Here's the learning modules. Where, excuse me, where the assignments are. Sorry about that, I had to take a drink of water there for a second. So here's the calendar with the due dates. There's a link here in the quick links. It'll open in Dropbox. It'll ask you if you want to open an account. You do not need to have an account, so please, you could just bypass that. But there's all the due dates. And everything's due by March 10th. Okay, so moving on. Well, let's take a look at Module 1. The first assignment I took away, you'll see a lecture folder in many of the modules. If I took the time to record you a lecture, I really expect you to watch it. It's very frustrating when I grade the reports and I can tell people haven't watched the lectures, because believe me, there's a lot of information in there that will help you do well in the report and explain different things and how to do them. Your first assignment is on YouTube to allow you time to get the book. It's an hour-and-a-half video you have to watch, and you have to answer 18 questions. Now I provide the link here, but YouTube moves it around a lot. So if you can't find it, if the link doesn't work, just search for Secrets of Body Language. Trust me, it's there. It's from the History Channel. You'll find it. Okay. So you'll see a folder named Assessments in the modules. That's the exam for that module. Now right now I'm having to work with support. The test didn't come in, but trust me, it'll be fixed by the time the due date comes around. Okay, so there's a module breakdown, a quick link on the left, and here's the actual in the learning modules that tells you what's required in that module. What I want to do is show you the Essentials book, which that I can show you. Here's a link to Cengage Technical Support if you need assistance with Cengage for some reason, your code isn't working or something like that. Here is a link to Cengage Unlimited. What Cengage Unlimited is any textbooks that you're using from Cengage. You can purchase them for the semester for one cost of $120. You could have 6 books, all Cengage, get it all for $120, and that includes any codes that you might need for the course. So if any other of your classes are using Cengage, make sure you check this out. Okay, so here's the link. Now when you click this, it's going to ask you, do you have a code, or do you want to link them, or do you want to purchase it? You can purchase it from here at the time if you wish, but I gotta move this over just a little bit. Hang on, I'm gonna move to the right. Okay, see the textbook? That's your textbook, believe it or not. It'll bring up the book. The nice thing about this is it's searchable. I can put in the topic I'm searching for, or I can put in the content. So if I'm looking for one page 147, I can search for it and it'll bring me directly to that page. Now the only thing is the ebook tends to be a page off sometimes from the actual book, so you may have to go from the page before or the page after to find the actual assignment you're looking for, but trust me, it's there, and this is fairly easy. Okay, so let's see if we see any of those counts towards a grade. Let's see here. I don't see any. Oh, count towards grade. Yeah, don't have to do them. So ignore those. Okay, so again, your assessments will be posted very soon. Let me just show you how to email me if you need to. On the left-hand side, look for send email. And all instructor users, I'm the only instructor, so that would be me. And send your message. Okay? Good luck, and email me if you need help. Let's have a great semester.